Okay, in anticipation of this finale that's coming up, bittersweet feelings, y'all already know, because like, oh my gosh, it's the finale, but at the same time, it's gonna be the last. Oh, and they don't even let us know yet if season 4, has been renewed. Anyway, to celebrate for in anticipation, right, of the finale, the upcoming finale, we're gonna be discussing this exclusive clip that we got from TV Insider, right? It was only 1 minute long, but it was still juicy, right? Moghedien's pulling up on the Black Ajah with a little gift. Let's talk about it. Okay, y'all, so we are in Tanchico, clearly, and with the Black Ajah, it seems like Leandrin's already rocking one of the male Adam armbands. And then Miss Mama here is playing around with a Tangriel that creates balefire. Now, I'm not going to spoil nothing. But if you do know what balefire is, you know why Leandrin is freaking out that she's waving it around, waving this Tangriel around and playing with it like it ain't nothing. Like you already know, okay? Now, if you don't know what balefire is, just understand that we are going deeper into the magical lore here with this, and that its use has dire consequences. That's all I'm going to say. I am not going to get into spoiler territory, but just know that Leandrin does have you going to understand why Leandrin's going to be like, girl, why are you playing with this like it ain't, like it's nothing, so of course Leandrin is huffing and puffing, and she's like, well, y'all ain't find Eastpine yet. Like, where's Eastpine? Now, of course, if you don't remember who Eastpine is, she is the Black Ajah. Yes. She is the Black Ajah who Moghedien killed. Seemed like Moghedien just smushed her face in. You remember? Just smushed her face like it was like the little bubble wrap stuff that you put in the shipping packages. That's what Moghedien did to my good sis face. And my good sis was so beautiful. I was like, girl, you gonna mess up her face like that? Anyway, so she's like, girl, we don't know where she's at. And also, we thought that you might have killed her just like you killed Naomi. And they thought that they clocked Leandrin. And Leandrin's like, girl, let me tell you something. Leandrin's like, let me tell you something. The reason why Naomi died was because she challenged me, okay? So I want you to keep trying to do the same thing to me and see what happens to you, essentially is what she's saying. Like, girl, if you don't want to be fertilizer, okay? If you don't want to be fertilizer, you better let me wave this bus down. Leandrin don't play by this hair. You better let me wave this bus around. And you better hope that the Forsaken over me, the Dark One himself, whoever, don't have his way with you, girl. The rest of your hair gonna be white and gray. You over here thinking that you're doing a cute little fashion statement. That's cute. The rest of your hair is gonna be gray and white when the Dark One done with you, bro. So keep playing with me. That's how close to death you're gonna be. Just gray and white. Keep playing with me. Put that turnaround girl down. That's what she does. And then here comes Moghedien, right? Probably just came upstairs from chewing on somebody's toenails or something in the basement. Probably, you see what I'm saying? Probably got a couple armadillo shells she chewing on down there. She's just so nasty. Moghedien is so nasty. Moghedien's nasty. And we saw that last episode. So yeah, she come up and she say, hey, mistress, what's tea? Like, I just want to show you this. Like, look what I got. And Leandra's like, girl, what's the tea? Leandra's like, wait a minute, girl. How did you get that? And instead of saying, well, girl, I got it by using compulsion on Elaine and Nynaeve, even though Nynaeve was quite resistant, but they handed it over. Instead of saying that, Moghedien was like, oh, some man was looking to sell it. And essentially, since I'm such a good servant, I just bought it for you. And Leandra was like, well, did he say where he got it from? And Moghedien was like, well, it's not my place to ask. Oh, great mistress, oh, great and powerful mistress. And like literally just keep keying at the fact that she's even doing this. Like, this is all fun and games, all entertainment for this evil, powerful Forsaken. She's just playing with everybody, right? And then Leandrin, of course, finds all this suspicious because, like, girl, she just showed up with the thing that you wanted, of course, Leandrin, so she looking her up and down like, I don't believe I've asked your name, like I've ever asked your name. And Moghedien was like, well, it seems like you've been very busy, girlie. It seems like you've been very, like, yeah, Leandrin, you got some blind spots. Leandrin said, forget Eastpine, essentially. And I was just like, girl, I know y'all was going to do that anyway. Forget that black lady. Forget Naomi. No. But Leandra says, forget Eastbound, forget everything. We just going straight to the Penarch's Palace right now because they know that's where the collar's at, right? So they're going to complete the set, right? So I loved seeing how the bracelet shrunk around Leandra's wrist to fit when she put it on. Now, I want us to put on our thinking caps, okay? You have to think about why Moghedien would do something like this, okay? Now, at this point, she knows, at this point, she could have put all this stuff together. Moghedien could have gotten the male Adon for herself if she wanted to use it, right? So, think about why she would give it to them and not use it herself. This is coming from a book reader. I'm sure they're going to change some stuff up. But yes, the other Forsaken described Moghedien as a coward. She operates in the shadows. So, okay, we could say, yeah, she doesn't want to use it for herself. She just wants to pull the puppet strings. But still, that's an Adon. And ask yourself if there's why she wouldn't just use that ter'angreal for her, or whatever category it is, girl, for herself, right? Like, if you read the books, like I said, but just ask yourself about these objects. Right now, we kind of do know a lot about the Adon that the Sul'dam currently use on the Damani, but like at this point in the show, the male Adon is ancient. Do we know everything about it? Tom was just telling Elaine that 2 women were needed to bring the man down, to use to control him. So it's just, do the Black Ajah know that at this point? Because remember, like I said, Tom told Elaine that the statue in Tangika was incomplete, and that it was 2 women, I think, making the man kneel. So it's like, do the Black Ajah know that? do they know that? Do they know beyond that? Do they know everything about the Adon, the male Adon that they need to? Moghedien did Moghedien say, "Hey, girl, I'm just going to use this Adon as a tool in this thing to work them against the other Forsaken," or blah 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 blah. Like, so many things could be happening, but also, like I said, do we know everything about the male Adon? That's all. I don't want to go into spoiler territory. I guess I kind of, but like, do we know everything? Now, the fact that the Black Ajah themselves aren't as united as they could be with this entire operation, I think is definitely a perspective we're gonna want to pay attention to, because it's like, clearly they don't like, after Ispan went missing and Naomi's being killed by Leandrin, like, they do not trust each other. Clearly don't trust Leandrin. The fact that, like I said, the Forsaken are playing against each other as well. It's just so much that could, oh my gosh, so much that could happen. But yeah, I think that this finale is gonna eat me up. If the entirety of season 3 is any indication, I think this finale is gonna be so delicious. I'll keep my eyes open for any other exclusive clips. Don't forget, I will be reviewing the finale, recapping the finale. We always have fun. As you can see from the playlist in my description box, that has all my season 3 Wheel of Time reviews and recaps. Get into them. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll check y'all out later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the waitlist there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, the sequel, is following up the first book that is already released, called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the waitlist, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.